There's something. What we got? I think we got one. I think we got one, boys. Get in here. He'll do. Easy now. The new area got us a bigger fish. Look at that. How about that? That's what we want. Something we can actually hold in our hand. If you'll give me them back, we will. There we go. There's another look out in the work right there. I can figure out how to get him in the box. He's in the box. That was a good choice to move from the other end up here. All those other fish were so little. And these, I don't know. Put it back over there without trying to spook too bad. Oh God, I had another bite already. Already. But not on the second one. All right, the wind's pushing me. I got to get back in position. In fishing, position of the boat is as critical sometimes as the baits that we use. If you can't be in the right position, you're not going to catch fish most of the time. I want to get to where I can slowly drift with the wind and make 2 or 3 casts before I have to do anything. We're almost there. And you can do that when the wind's maybe 5 miles an hour like it is today. If it gets on up 10 or 15, it's hard to deal with in a kayak. You just are at the mercy of Mother Nature then. And today's a good day though. Not too bad. We're out here in a lot deeper water than I got bit. I'm gonna ease back up to 3 or 4 feet deep. We're in 10. There's one. That's better. That's better. Come here, buddy. There we go. I knew there was some somewhere around here. Ah. Got little hooks going everywhere. Give me that. Oh, where does it go? There we go. That's better. That's better. Turn this around. Now we're talking. Man, that's so much fun. Now the wind definitely trying to blow me right where I'm trying to fish. And that's probably where the fish are going to have big beds all through here. Now, I don't think they're actually bedding yet. Some of them may have. Most of them will be next month. And then it'll be on. But I know a few bass have already bedded. I've already seen some fry. Not a lot, but a few in a couple of places. Most of the bass are not pulled. They're not on bed yet. Not here. But I have caught some bream. This was last week on my last video I did on bream. I actually think I found some on that last moon that were spawning. So they don't always go by our rules. They do things their way. Makes it interesting. That's the whole idea. If it was just so easy, it'd be boring. Fishing's usually not boring to me. It's a puzzle to put together. There's this one. He might work. Let's see you. Let's see you. I think we might keep him. We might just keep him. Oh, he didn't like that idea. Easy with them fins and hooks. Got him. That one. Wow, I don't know how they get all three hooks in their mouth at the same time. I guess they're just biting the hook. They must think they're legs. Because he gets them. In you go. Putting them in the boat. Oh, man. Come on. They're still jumping over there. They're eating something under them trees. Wow. All right. Y'all got me excited now. I know there's more than one. I've already seen you guys. You showed yourselves. Oh, how frustrating to know they're there and can't get a bite. Oh, got bit. Come on, come on. Man, I knew there's fish in there. There's one. That might be a better one. Whoa, where you going there, buddy? That's what we're hunting. That's what we're hunting right there. I'll bet you. Yeah, get up here. No, I let him off. God. Ugh. That was a good one. That was a good one. Man, that was around that wood over there too. There's one. We might be on a good bank right here. Might be on a good bank right here. Get up here. Nope. Driving out into the great unknown here. Man, when they get these hooks, they get them. Okay. You go that way. We'll go this way and get you loosed up. There we go. Put him in there with his friends. Alright, I gotta swing back around now that I've seemed like I found some fish. Have a little Gatorade. What I need to do is I need to circle back around. I talked about it before, is getting my boat in the right position. The wind's trying to shove me against the bank. I'm gonna come around where I can come by the spot. There's all kinds of little stick-ups over there, and bream, they get all in this kind of lay down trees, wood. They get in all that stuff. They get in at grassline edges. They like to hide and dart out, pick off little minnows and crawfish and hide from bass. But this whole outside edge of this point is full of brush and stick-ups. So it's got some fish on it. We're gonna get us another couple. Maybe. Alright. Now I can make a cast. If wind blows, I can power on up a little more and make another cast maybe. Now I can ease along this bank at the right distance, the right speed, put it up right next to the trees. And if I don't get bit, I got more trees on the next cast for several casts now. Perfect. Zip it right up in there, ease it back. There comes my area. I ought to have a fish. If I hadn't scared them off. Or scared them, they probably didn't go away. They're still there. Oh, there's a little bite there, didn't take it. Oh, come on. For real? There's one. Out here in open water. Get up here. I'm gonna give you a little boat ride. Where are you going? There we go. Ah, pretty. I was just about to switch baits. I don't think I will now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this little feller here is, now some of these fish are actually out off the bank, hitting something. I don't know if it's bugs. You know, I had some on back up the lake, hit my bait when it hit the top of the water. So they're looking up right now on something, but I'm not seeing a lot of bugs. But they're definitely feeding on something that's on the surface or near the surface. Some of these are. Oh man. Oh me. What have I done? Oh, sorry guys. I about had a train wreck right there. This is a deeper. There's more in front of me. I know y'all might not be able to see it, but they're hitting something on top of the water. So they're not far below the surface. And this little bait does not run deep at all. So it's just a good choice of a bait. And if you'd like to get one of these, I think this is a little Rapala. And I'm gonna tell you another one that is also good, that is a little tiny bait like this, about this size. Is Walmart sells them. They're made by Ozark Trail. They have some little minnows that I absolutely love. They don't run very deep at all. They just look like, oh my God, right off the top of the water. Let's see what that was. That's another one. So they are feeding on something up close to the top, because that's where we're getting bit. But he ran into it. He's got hooks all over the place. Easy, buddy. Gonna drift. He's all wadded up, boy. He's mad. All right. There's that one. I'm drifting up where I wanted to fish. So I'm gonna have to be really quiet. And ease out of here. Give me my string back. I'm gonna ease gently, and I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna come back like I did before, and I'm gonna come right back through here. Guys, you see me twisting around. I'm over I guess this week sometime I tweaked my back, and my kayak is not very comfortable right now. Normally this is a fabulous seat. This is a damn high dollar. It's like sitting in an easy chair most of the time. Unless you tweak something, and then it hurts. And I can't seem to get comfortable. I'll have to get me some Advil out in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna try to stay out a little deeper. I don't know, I may have spooked them because I floated all in where I just caught that one. But we're gonna, a lot of times bream just sort of mill around. You can float through them. There's still some hitting on top in front of me. I'm gonna back out of here. Back out and throw over here where I saw that. I don't know what they're eating because I don't see anything. There's a fish though. As soon as it got in the water, we found some fish, and sure as I am short. That's pretty sure. And these are, all of these are bigger than what we found on the other end of the lake. Whole different ball game going on up here. Give me that. I'd like to see how many I got. I don't want them jumping out though. I can't tell. 5 or 6. They won't quit moving. All right, we're back off the bank. Let's throw again. I mean, literally, I'm probably throwing in 10 feet of water out there, which is odd. They're out there for a reason. They're eating something. They're not getting a suntan. Missed that one. Missed that one. See if my hooks are okay. Yep. Put it back in there. All right, I'm gonna do an experiment. We found fish. There's fish here. There's not a doubt in my mind. I'm going to my other little bait, wherever I put it. This bad boy, it runs just a touch deeper. Let's see if it makes any difference. And if it still gets bit, we may catch, there may be some bigger ones sitting below this group. There's definitely a group of fish here. That's a good spot. See if he gets it. Come on. It may be running underneath them now. It might be too big. I know I've caught brim on this bait though. I'm gonna speed it up a little. Nothing. I can't believe that. Completely shocked. I saw one hit the water out even deeper out here. We just put it out there and see what happens. Oh, I caught a limb, a leaf, something. There's one. They're still here. So much fun tugging on that string. Come on. Time for a boat ride. Time for a boat ride. There you go. Haha. Success. Success, success. So much fun. I'm always so careful with these because if you guys knew how many times I have been stuck, they'll go berserk all of a sudden and hooks will be in my hand. They get me enough with their fins, but they've also got me countless times flopping and getting a hook in me. And I've learned to be careful. It pays to be careful. I'm thinking fish for supper. What about y'all? I bet my boy sees these, he'll go fish for supper. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you. You look out in front of me here, there's old washed up logs, limbs in the water, bushes. There's just debris everywhere, and it's in a little little indention, a little pocket in this creek, and it makes a flat right in here. This is prime panfish area. They love this. They hang out. They will still be in this in the summer. You'll still be able to come in here somewhere close to this in the summer. Now they may be pulled out a little deeper. God dang, I missed him. He wanted to take a boat ride, but they will still be in here in the summer. They may just be deeper, but they move in and out of here because their food is gonna be here. And this is, there, we got him that time. This is just an idea of the places that I look and start looking to figure out where to find the fish. Now I'm not gonna keep that one. That one's a little smaller. We're gonna put that back. No boat ride, buddy. No boat ride for you. But these are the types of areas it's good to look. Fallen trees, laydowns and stuff like that in the summer. You can generally find brim and bluegill around, you know, and I'm talking about the times when they're, you know, a lot of people can find them when they're on bed, but when they're not on bed, a lot of people don't brim fish. That's their thing. They go fill the freezer when brim are bedding, and then they don't fish anymore. Or they go sit in a spot and throw a worm or a cricket out, and if they get bit, they get bit. And if they don't, they go home. But if you got a boat, a kayak, whatever you got, and you can move around, or even if you're walking, these areas are what you need to look for. Because they hold fish. There's one jump, hitting something on top of the water. I still have not seen what they're eating, but they're nipping it off the top, which lets me know, hey, there's a fish in the area. He didn't get it though, not that time. I bet he's still there. We'll try it one more. I'm wanting to move, look for some different areas. This is one that I will remember. It's got the right stuff, the right water depth, and I want to go hunt some more. All right, let's do that. Let's ride. You got that on top of the water. Dang, that's not a brim. That was a bass. That was a bass. Top water. He got off, guys. Maybe a pound. I thought I had me a big old brim there for a second. I wasn't looking when he hit it. That is so much fun. It's more fun when you get them in the boat. But it's fun when they hit on top. There's one. That's another bass, I think. That ain't no brim, surely. Nope. It's a brim. He ain't big. I hooked him in the side to start with. Oh, he got off. Dang. My track record's going downhill here. Oh, right by the brush. They're pulling her out. Nothing. Come on. I got pine straw. I didn't think my little minnow was swimming properly. Dragging pine straw. Get off there. There's quite a few new laydowns and pieces of brush along the shoreline, and these fish are taking full advantage of it. They can get in this junk and hide and spawn, feed on little minnows, and whatever bug falls off of them, I ain't got a prayer. Oh, I about hung my little bug on a stick, twirled it up. You what? I'm catching some bream. I don't know how many I got. One bass. I thought I needed some for supper. Do what? Yeah. We had a tournament yesterday, and the majority of them were, bass were around 10, 12, 15 feet. And everybody, it seemed like everybody caught them on something different. That's what's crazy. Yeah. My buddy, he caught a 16-incher out here last week, and then he caught a 15-inch one during the tournament yesterday. I said, hey, that's good eating. Good luck to you. Whoa. That wasn't what I was really expecting, but we'll take him. A crappie. Crappie in the boat. Mm-mm-mm. Well, got one way and then another way, all kinds of ways, just not out. Nope, maybe. You back, put him in the box. And I'm gonna have to fix my hook, I think. Nope. No, they look good. I thought I bent a hook, but I did not bend a hook. Oh man, we got bit. There's one. There's this one, boys. There we go. Easy. I was beginning to think all the bites were over. The wind got different, swirled around, the sun went away, cooled off some, and the bites just died on me. So I was about to call it a day. And so let's run on in. And wanted to hit this little area one more time that I got some bites, and sure enough, there's another bite. Man, I don't know that I'm getting all these hooks. Every one of them. In the box. What a mess. What a mess. Now I'm gonna make a few more casts. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more bites. The areas that I was having luck before, the wind was blowing up on the bank, and it has blown all kinds of trash in, and my little bait just will not swim through it. So this is one of our areas that we did get a fish earlier. The wind died over here, so there's not a lot of trash in the water where I'm at. So the little crankbait will come right on through. Maybe we'll get another bite or two, but we got a box full to go home and clean, which is great. I even got a bonus crappie. Got some junk on my bait. I need to spin around and throw back the other way. This has been a really fun day. It didn't quite go as I planned. You know, I wanted to bass fish and then brim fish in between. That didn't work out. The bass were not playing. I have still not seen but bass school 2 times for the whole day. And that didn't last but just a second, and then they were gone. They didn't school again. So the whole schooling thing fell apart on me. Luckily, I brought the brim gear and got a bonus crappie. I think that's great. So now I got fish to clean and supper to eat. It's gonna be good. And if I could get one more, the rain is starting to rain. The rain has held off all day. Have not had to put on my suit. And now it's sprinkling. And I gotta ride back to the Jeep. Man, stop that bunch of junk on my hooks. I'd like to pick up one more. You always want to go home with one more. Now guys, I appreciate you guys that watch every week. I appreciate the comments. If you don't comment, please do. It helps the channel. It costs nothing. Hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel and trying to continue to put out good stuff. My little bait don't want to run properly. But anyway, thanks so much for just hanging out with me. It means the world. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try a few more casts, and then I am gone around the corner and headed to the Jeep. Time to go home. You guys have a great week ahead of you.